So today we talked about the current US regulatory environment for early pediatric drug development. So basically we talked about the landscape of US pediatric drug development at this point in time, the paradigm shift in the FDA regulations that occurred in 2012 to further encourage pediatric drug development and also provide a financial regulatory incentive for companies to actually develop drugs for pediatric rare diseases. And that was basically the focus of our presentation today. FDASIA in 2012 was enacted by Congress to further encourage pediatric drug development and incentivize rare pediatric disease drug development, if you will. And the way they went about providing incentives for companies to look at rare pediatric diseases is by instituting what is known as the Pediatric Priority Review Voucher, which is similar to the Neglected Tropical Diseases Voucher, but with several important differences. So what the Pediatric Priority Review Voucher is a voucher that a company gets when they develop a product for a pediatric disease, rare pediatric disease, and get it approved. So FDA grants them a voucher, which the company can then use for a subsequent NDA that they submit, and use that to cut down the review time from 10 months to 6 months. So they get to market 4 months earlier, which could be a huge financial gain. And generally, the biggest advantage is if you use this priority review voucher for a normal drug that wouldn't get a priority review but is a potential blockbuster. So if you use the voucher in that situation, you end up with a huge financial gain. The other way the voucher can be used is if the company decides to sell it to another company. And that is, there is theoretical financial gain attached to that at this point, and it's theoretical because no voucher has been sold as yet on the market. But for neglected tropical diseases, they estimate it could be worth anywhere from 50 to 500 million US dollars. So we're waiting to see what the actual value is, and there is one company that is trying to sell a voucher at this point actively. So we're waiting to see what that will sell for. And so basically, in the case of pediatric priority review voucher, they can transfer this multiple times. So the voucher can be sold from one company to a second company, and the second company can turn around and sell it to a third company. Whereas in neglected tropical disease area, they can only sell it once. So I think the pediatric priority review voucher actually has perhaps more value than the neglected tropical disease voucher for this reason.